So despite all of its flaws and shortcomings, Modern Warfare 2 is absolutely smashing records, like seriously a lot of records, and that includes being one of the biggest selling Call of Duties and fastest selling Call of Duties of all time. That also includes, of course, the fastest selling in the first, I guess launch weekend, 3 to 5 days, give or take, right? And that also includes, beyond that, the biggest entertainment launch of 2022, which is absolutely insane. I mean, when we're talking the best entertainment launch, I mean, we are talking everything, right? We're talking about video games. We're talking about movies. We're talking about TV shows. We're talking about seriously everything out there. It's absolutely bonkers. I'm going to give you guys some exact numbers so you guys can understand the full scope of this, but it's pretty insane. So first things first, if you guys are new around here and you guys do enjoy the content, be sure to stick around for more. I've been loving bringing you guys some Modern Warfare 2 content. Like I said, there's a lot of flaws and shortcomings, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of fun to be had. But that said, obviously I'm not a Call of Duty exclusive channel, but Call of Duty is definitely a pillar of the channel, alongside gaming news, let's plays, guides, different things like that as well. So if you're into all that, be sure to stick around for more and all that. But listen, guys, first things first, I need to know in the comment section below, what do you guys honestly think? I mean, at the end of the day, you take all the flaws and shortcomings away, at the core experience, are you guys having fun with it, or are you just not feeling it? Where do you stand at the core? Now, I know there's a lot from this game that we want, and some of it we're going to be seeing soon. Some of it we don't even know if we're going to see at any point. So for example, a lot of people want hardcore. We are getting hardcore. We talked about that recently in a couple of videos, right? We're going to be getting that at launch November 16th. We are getting some kind of, prestige system. It's still kind of unclear, in my opinion, based on the wording. They're saying seasonal prestige system. Now, again, is that Black Ops Cold War kind of prestige system, or is that Modern Warfare 2019 sort of system? I don't think the 2019 system was called a prestige system, so I'm leaning towards the fact that I think it's more of the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War kind of system. And if it's like that, I think that it would be phenomenal. I think that'd be great. That's kind of, a fair middle ground. And I really enjoyed, that progression in Black Ops Cold War personally. So there's a few things that obviously a lot of us want, right? There's other maps we would like to see, things like that. So there's still a lot to be desired, but like I said, at the core of it, I got to think of it like this. I keep coming back to the game, and that's a thing about a lot of people that they're saying, right? With Vanguard, I didn't stick around with it that long. That was the first COD where I was really like, you know what, man, I'm out, like really quick. And what's really impressive about these numbers that are coming out, and again, I'm going to talk about specifics in a second, but I just want to compare it to Vanguard, because Vanguard last year was very lackluster. It was very, I don't know, just it wasn't the greatest, right? And the numbers showed it. They were down 44% sales with Vanguard, which is like, that's a lot. That's a lot to be, missing out on sales. I mean, you would look at Vanguard and you would almost think, okay, yeah, Call of Duty is dead. There we go. We're on a downward slope, right? But Modern Warfare 2 really, really started to turn things around. And like I said, with all the shortcomings, as long as they can continue addressing these things and tackling them, as fast as possible, and not pull off a Halo Infinite where they kind of keep struggling out of the gate, then I think we could be, we could be in safe hands, moving forward. So what are these numbers? Well, like I said, we got a couple things to compare it to. We have, of course, other Call of Duties to compare it against. And then we also have, the biggest entertainment launches of 2022. So let's start with some of the Call of Duties. Let's compare it to some of the old Modern Warfare games and also the 2019 game, just so you get a little bit of an idea. So Modern Warfare 2 in 2009 sold $550 million in its first 5 days. Okay, so it took 5 days to sell $550 million. Fast forward 2 years, and with Modern Warfare 3, which was in 2011, it sold a whopping $775 million in its first 5 days, right? Again, that's huge, massive, massive numbers. Fast forward to 2019 with the reboot, if you will, of Modern Warfare, or the reimagining, whatever you want to call it. And Modern Warfare 2019 in its first 3 days sold $600 million. So it did very, very well, beating out Modern Warfare 2, which took 5 days to make $550 million, and getting close to the Modern Warfare 3 numbers. Again, with those extra 2 days, would they have, passed Modern Warfare 3? I don't know. Then we fast forward to 2022 with Modern Warfare 2. And this one is massive, like seriously huge, selling over $800 million in its first 3 days. So it beat out Modern Warfare 3 in its first 3 days. So Modern Warfare 3 took 5 days to get $775 million. Modern Warfare 2 2022 got $25 million more than that in its first 3 days, and 2 days less than Modern Warfare 3, which was currently sitting at the top, amongst all the Modern Warfare games, of course. We're talking specifically Modern Warfare games because, again, we're looking at Infinity Ward, right? Black Ops, I mean, that's kind of a whole other ball game. It's a whole other thing in and of itself. So talking about, Modern Warfare. So, I mean, again, these numbers are pretty massive numbers. I mean, they're absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. So the other thing is that there's apparently more players online in the opening weekend than ever before in franchise history. So in the opening weekend, there's more players playing Modern Warfare 2 than there has been for opening weekend for any other Call of Duty ever, which is just seriously insane. It's crazy. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. We don't even have Warzone 2.0 yet, which I think is going to obviously boost some stuff. Some numbers, I think, with season 1 dropping, which is going to be again across Warzone 2.0 and across multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2, and then we're going to get our first battle pass, finally going to get our ranking system, which I still think should have been there at launch. Hardcore, which should have been there at launch, but hey, again, we're going to be getting all of that. I think that's also going to give it a nice little boost on the 16th of November. So that, again, it's absolutely crazy to see such insane numbers. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. You might say, okay, well, that's great. It did better than, every other Modern Warfare game, but it gets even crazier than that because, like I said, it's beaten out all of the other big entertainment launches this year. And again, we're talking TV, movie, video games, everything. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a shocker with this one. So Top Gun Maverick, which I think is the best movie of the year and probably of the last, I don't know how many years. That movie was so incredible. A lot of people went to go to the theaters to see it multiple times, right? I'm sure a lot of you probably watched it. If you haven't, you got to see it. It's insane. Anyways, Top Gun Maverick, in its launch kind of weekend, so its first 3 days or whatever, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it made $248 million, right? So not that much compared to what Call of Duty is doing in its opening weekend. Now, we take it up a step, right? So we got Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, right? So I don't know if you guys seen that movie, but again, pretty insane movie, pretty trippy. There's a lot of horror elements. Anyways, I'm kind of getting off track, but you guys got to watch that. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness made $450 million. It was apparently one of the biggest movie launches of 2022. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 almost doubled that with $800 million. I mean, dude, if that doesn't show you how insanely massive the video game industry has become, I don't know what will. I mean, the fact that it beat out two of the biggest and greatest movies of the year, I mean, two seriously insane movies of this year, is just insane to me. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. So I think all that to say, if you're a fan of video games in general, let alone Call of Duty, right? You may not even be a fan of Call of Duty, but if you're a fan of video games, I mean, this is just awesome to see that, any kind of game can pull off these numbers. And the crazy thing that is kind of true, I seen a couple comments down below. Some people were like, they made $800 million off an unfinished game. And it is kind of crazy that happened right now, given there has been a lot of people, saying that they're going to try to get a refund, because certain things are missing and maybe they'll buy it later on or different things like that. How many of those people are actually going to get a refund? I don't know. You guys can let me know down in the comment section below. I mean, some of you guys said that in my comment section on the other videos, where we talked about no hardcore right now. Have any of you actually gotten a refund? And if so, I'd be curious to know about that. But anyways, that's just kind of it for this video, my friends. I wanted to let you guys know about these numbers because it's seriously insane. Hopefully they can still do well by the community and the players, and not just kind of take advantage of those big numbers and realize, hey, we got to live up to that, right? And we got to really execute and really deliver the content with this game and make sure that it is going to be the best Call of Duty alongside the best selling Call of Duty, right? Or one of the best selling, or at least openings, right? So hopefully they continue to do that momentum forward, and it just gets bigger and better from here, and it becomes an experience that all of us can enjoy and love for the next couple years, or who knows how many extra years beyond that. So let me know your thoughts and comments below. Stick around for more content. I will see you guys soon in another one. Stay safe, stay well, and until then, game on. See you guys later.